Jay Critch, I'm the QB. Ran it up and then I went and got a new freeze. How it feel to be the boss? Let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the Denver Broncos. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Here we go. Mark 47. Better break. You better break.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Oh, he's going to air it out right. He's got a man. Complete. The 20. 10. Touchdown, Cowboys! Randall Cobb, 78 yards, and the Cowboys have taken the early lead. Well, one word for that opening play call, and that is aggressive, but it worked. First play from scrimmage, long touchdown pass.
Well, let's be honest about it. In our production meeting last night, we talked about when would the secondary get tested. I did not say they'd get tested on play number 1. I knew as the game went along, they would take their shots. But that, as you said, a bold strike and very successful right out of the gate.
20. 20.
They'll run on first down. It's Lenzen. He'll have a first down past the 40. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him, but don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
Well, they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Cortland Sutton, 51 yards. And the Broncos are an extra point away from taking the lead. McManus's point after is good. And they take the lead here at 7-6. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Let's go.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. On second down, Elliott. A big run that time by Elliott. 46 yards on the ground. Terrific run from one of the fastest backs in the game today. A guy who keeps defensive coordinators up at night, no doubt.
Remember when we were meeting with the D coordinator before the game and all he talked about was run fits, making sure our guys were in the right place so there were no creases.
Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Isaac Yiadom in there to pick it. Intended that time for Cooper. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Operating out of the gun, Flacco. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And all the way to the 25 before he's hit and dropped. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Check. Yo, Lee! Watch the screen. Mike 5-4.
throwing here on first down. Flacco. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. First and 10, and Flacco looking to throw. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Flacco will take to the air again, eluding the pressure right. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Pretty lucky to get the football back. Had his target out there waving the arms, saying I'm open, but maybe didn't see him quick enough. And I know the jokes are always about defensive backs' hands. What really actually happens, you don't get many opportunities. You get over anxious and you start to think about taking it away and going the other way instead of focusing and catching the ball. Play action. Flacco. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to fourth down. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on fourth. They do snap it. Flacco now. Got him in. He finds Sanders. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on fourth down. Flacco now already over 100 yards passing in just this first quarter. It's first and 10. A first carry now for Kofrani Muhammad. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. After one, a one-point game, 7-6. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a first and 10. On first down, Flacco. And this one's incomplete. Phillip Lindsay, the intended target. And that'll bring up second down. So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Flacco looks to throw. Going for it all. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. This offense was on the move. Now two straight incompletions have them looking at third and 10. From the gun, Flacco. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. Well, that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown. Yeah, and on third down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal. Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle. Right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break. Hold on. Chestnuts? You like that one? What does that mean, break out? That just because you break chestnuts? I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea. Here's the Dallas offense now, heading back out onto the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field. Yeah, and unfortunately for them. But is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal, and I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not out-and-out joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit even though they wanted the 6 points.
And maybe wore down the other defense. We'll see. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Here's Flacco. Throw left side complete. That's Lindsey. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack?
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Lindsey. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 21 yards there on 3rd down. Flacco leads to Lindsey on the draw. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
At the 46-yard line.
20! Block it!
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Passing play. Flacco. Flush to his right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. The Broncos on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Now Flacco. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. They start on the ground with Elliott, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Prescott. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. He's got his target. It's Cobb. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
There's simply no sense in wasting a great catch like that on a short gain. Get downfield like you just did there and use it up that way.
No dink and dunk. This one caught left side by Cooper. 20! And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So Amari Cooper out of Northwestern High School in Miami making a nice play there.
And it's so funny that when I was going through the draft process when he came out of Alabama and was inquiring about him and his skills, they say it all began back in Miami. He really became a pro receiver at a young age.
And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have retaken the lead. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. there could be plenty more before this game is over.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that gives them a 3-point lead. This one taken from the 7. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
From the 30 on second down, Flacco finding his big receiver Patrick over the middle. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Flacco now just 8 of 16 thus far, 50%, but it's 1st and 10. Here's Flacco. Sanders has it over the middle. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field.
And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Tim Patrick in the final seconds of the first half. And the Broncos have once again taken the lead.
Well, someone has a sense of the dramatic here, don't they? Scoring this late in the half to take the lead going into the locker room.
Now they just don't want to misstep misfortune on the next kickoff because there's still a little bit of time left on that clock.
Yeah, you do have to bring that up, don't you? In the NFL, every play is critical. And if you give up something cheap there, all that advantage they just gained goes right out the window.
They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Good track, good track. Move. Hey, kill. Check that.
Final play of the half. Prescott going to take a shot for Gallup. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Wait! Lock it in! Wait! Three wide! Check. Lucky!
Second half starts with a run by Lindsey. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
From the 27, Flacco. This is the tight end fan. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It'll be a loss of 1, and they're going to face a third down. Flacco from the gun. finds an opening past the 40. And that's complete to Sanders. And he'll take it to the 43-yard line. 83 yards receiving now for him on the afternoon as he's got a first down here. On first down, Lindsey. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. On the carry, it's Muhammad. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first. The Broncos on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Flacco. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down?
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now it's Flacco. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They go pass again with Flacco. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. DeMarcus Lawrence able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now after the sack, Flacco and the Broncos come up 3rd and long.
Switch. 80 weapons.
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 17.
Check on red. Check 3. Lock it.
Setting up to throw, Flacco. And this is caught off a deflection. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. They'll wind up getting just a yard.
Sometimes it pays to be lucky rather than good. That was not even the intended receiver on that pass.
But still able to haul it in for the reception. Flacco now on 4th. And he's got Hireman. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, and now it's 1st and 10.
Almost not fair. The big guy running the corner route, being able to lean and push and get to where he wants.
So how do you stop it?
A lot of times you want to have a linebacker on him, a bigger body guy who can handle him physically, but a lot of times that doesn't work as well because his quickness often wins the route.
He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. Back now in Arlington. It's Bronco football, and they also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th.
Push him back. 3 wide. 54, come on, 54.
From the 25 on 2nd down, Flacco, left side here to Sanders. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Joe Flacco, and the Broncos will add on to their lead.
No lead safe in the new NFL, but this score is really going to give them some needed breathing room.
Extra point from McManus is good, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. Now a hit and a loose football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And he will score. Touchdown.